bottom 10 in Dickinson, and it all comes down to the next three batters that will face. A long hill for the Sticks to climb, and looking to close the door and get the sweep is the closer, number 27, Larson Schultz.
Schultz, a junior at Spartanburg Methodist Junior College, a native of Asheville, North Carolina, stands at 6'6", 230. On the season for Schultz, 6 games, 6.2 innings pitched, and a 5.40 ERA. Opponents batting .200 against him, but he does have 3 saves on the season, as this is a 3-run game. Schultz with an opportunity here to pick up his 4th save of the year, and I have to imagine, Ryan, that's pretty close to the top of the leaderboard as far as the Northwoods goes. With only a handful of games played so far this season, most teams sitting around 16 games played. To have more than 4 save opportunities in that many games is rare, to say the least.
Well, it goes to show you that who we're seeing out there may as well be the real deal. Long hill for the Sticks to climb. It starts here with Adam Haber. Takes that 1-0 pitch and fouls it away, evens up the count 1-1.
Romero, the runner on second base to start the inning. So Haber represents not the tying run, the second run, the tying run on deck in Tyler Tobey.
And time call by home plate umpire Hudson Boucher, as the catcher Barron will come out to have a quick chat with his closer, 5th pitcher of the game for the Larks. Obviously, Barron seeing something that he either likes or doesn't like, and that he either likes and wants to exploit or doesn't like and wants Schultz to know right away, Adam.
I think more than anything, it might be a tipping pitch situation, and I think that Marcus Romero may be trying to key the batter, Adam Haber, in on fastball or curveball coming down the pipe here, and the catcher may be changing up the signs a little bit as Haber is even in the count 1-1.
Well, we'll keep an eye on the glove for sure, and another time called, so no pitch here. Not quite sure who time was called for. Needless to say, we will see a pitch here eventually.
Well, you would think so.
You never know. We could see a third time. Here's the 1-1. Foul tipped by Haber, and the left fielder behind 1-2.
Haber has a pair of hits on the day, a single in the 5th, a double in the 6th. He came around to score in the 5th. Was cut down on the base paths on his way to 3rd in the 6th. The only 2 innings that the Big Sticks scored in the game, being the 5th and the 6th.
Floating a breaking ball a little upstairs, taken for ball 2. And here's the kicker, Adam, and no one's going to like me saying this, but it is what it is. That would have been the winning run, given the circumstances.
That's true.
7-6 theoretically would have been the score, and we wouldn't be here where we are right now, but hindsight is 20/20, and we live in the present. So here's the 2-2 from Schultz. Contact made by Haber. He fouls it behind home plate.
Haber, a junior, native of Marietta, Georgia, plays his college ball at Wofford. Appeared in 33 games for the Terriers in his spring campaign. 303 was the average on the season. And a stalwart on defense, a perfect 52 for 52 on put-out attempts.
2-2 to Haber, floated to left, it's down for a base hit. They're going to send Romero from 3rd. No throw will be made there. Haber will hold up at 1st. It's an RBI single, and the Sticks are not out of this one just yet.
Wow, just a great at-bat from Haber there, and I have been nothing but impressed by him in his last 2 games, obviously making his first start of the year for the Big Sticks yesterday. Getting that leadoff spot in his first start and leading off again tonight. Tyler Tobey stepping up to the plate now, the shortstop tonight. He represents the tying run with no outs in the bottom of the 10th.
Yeah, Adam, if he's able to get up on base without recording an out, or in any event, get to base with no out being recorded, he lines this one deep to center, and making the grab in deep center is Wood. So much for that statement. I won't need to finish that because the opposite of that just happened. That is one away for the Sticks, bottom 10.
Well, it wasn't for a lack of effort. Toby absolutely gave that one a ride, and another one of those situations where had he been swinging a metal bat instead of a wood bat, we're talking about a tie game because that one would have been over the fence, but as it stands, caught just a few feet shy of the warning track, and Toby's efforts all for naught.
But in steps a guy who has had the game of his life today, Troy Berg. He's ahead in the count, 1-0. Adam, he's singled, he's doubled, he's even pulled a triple. Can he complete the hat trick in the biggest moment of the game right now? Is the question.
Wouldn't that be something?
Heard someone in the crowd saying, we want a dinger. Absolutely. It would complete a cycle, and it would tie this ball game.
Well, Berg, the hometown kid, Dickinson is his hometown, and a lot of family members showing out for each and every game in support of the third baseman.
Hits this one towards short. Bobbled! And Haber's going to go to third. They're going to hold him up at third as Berg gets to first. It's a critical error by Cotton, the shortstop. And it now puts runners on the corners, still with only one away.
Boy, that's an error that you just absolutely cannot have happen to you. That one coming clean at the shortstop and on turf. A well-hit ball that won't take any funny hops, and the shortstop just completely misplays it. First and third, Caden Carpenter stepping to the plate here. He represents the winning run, Ryan, with just one out in the bottom of the 10th.
And I guess while we're discussing hypotheticals here, what a moment it would be for the birthday boy to get a walk-off homer. Can we speak it into existence just one time? First pitch to Carpenter. Runner takes off. Floating breaking ball. Pump fake. No throw. And now the tying run sits all the way at second in scoring position.
And Berg has wheels, Ryan.
That he does. He's scoring on anything that gets past Barron. And Carpenter, or excuse me, I should say, Berg, who's now over at second. Well, as you mentioned, yes, he will take off on anything. Haber will score on anything at third as well. Time called. And
is this going to be a balk? No.
That's a pitch clock violation, it looks like. Second of the day for the Larks. And so now it's a hitter's count by way of a pitch clock violation for the Big Sticks cleanup man. Here's the 2-0. Spiking a fastball, taking it low. Count is now full. And Adam, normally in this case, a walk doesn't hurt you entirely, putting a double play in effect. But the man on deck, Evan Applewick, would maybe say otherwise to that, Adam.
Applewick, one of the strongest bats in this Big Sticks lineup to this point in the season. He's not somebody you want to deal with, but then again, neither is the man at the plate, Caden Carpenter.
So Schultz steps off, looking to get his bearings, as this bottom 10 has been surprising to say the least, but we'll take it. Here's the 3-0. That one well down and in, non-competitive pitch. Carpenter fired up over there at the dish. He points towards his DH, Evan Applewick, and says, kid, you've got this, as he takes the trot down to first.
And that's some of that veteran leadership of Carpenter. We talked about it a little bit earlier there, but not showing anybody up, but pointing to his on-deck men and Applewick and just giving him that breath of confidence. Mound visit for the Larks right now, but Applewick, the man of the hour. We got the tying run on second, the winning run on first. Applewick looking for his first hit of the night. Pinched hit in the bottom of the 8th with a pair of runners on second and third, a chance to take the lead then. Couldn't come up with anything. It gave it a deep fly to center field, but a base hit here, and this game is tied, Ryan.
Absolutely, and here's the thing too, Adam. No matter what, you can never take away from Carpenter that on his birthday, he hit a perfect game. And 6 plate appearances, as this one has popped up toward the first base side. This one goes just out of play. I'll finish that thought here in just a second. He has had 3 singles, and 3 walks. Perfect 3 for 3 on 6 plate appearances in 10 innings. So if nothing else, what a heck of a birthday show he put out tonight. Applewick behind 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken high, evens up the count 1-1. And with the bases loaded, a walk would bring in a run, a situation where really for the Sticks, any kind of ball in play, getting past the infielders can do you no wrong. Here's the pitch. This is popped up towards second. And Bryant makes the play. Runner fakes going from third, will hold up at third, and the Sticks now down to their final out.
An unfortunate at bat there from Applewick. He just didn't quite get enough on that ball to get it deep enough for the runner on third for the Big Sticks to come around and try and make an attempt at the plate. Haber has wheels, but not that kind of wheels. And so, bases loaded now. Still 2 outs. Brant Kragel looking for his first hit as a Big Stick in this 2024 season. The second-year Big Stick could come in clutch here.
1 hit and 1 chance to be the hero. That's where Brant Kragel currently sits in right now.
Kragel, the native of Castle Rock, played his high school ball at Valor Christian under field manager Jordan Price when he was still in the high school ranks.
And now field manager for the Larks coming out to have a conversation here real quick. Not sure what he's talking about here, Adam, but he seems to be pointing out towards second there. Looking for some clarification on something. I couldn't even begin, honestly, to speculate what he was talking about down there.
And it might be what we saw that mound visit for earlier on this inning, Ryan, about tipping pitches.
You wonder why he'd go to the umpire, though, to talk about it. Very interesting move. In any event, here's the 1-1 pitch. This one is hit towards first, picked up by Ryan. Give me a tough play down at first, and they got him! What a play over down at first. Fans not happy about it, but that will stand. And so the Larks, in a 10-inning thriller, get the job done in Dickinson to take the sweep. We'll take one last look here real quick at what was a slow grounder towards first. It was picked up, as you can see, by Richmond. The toss back to Schultz. You can make the call for yourself at home, folks, but in any event, you can see the emotion from this Larks squad. A hard-earned victory for them tonight in Dickinson. They get the sweep, but the rivalry is just beginning here in Dickinson. That'll wrap it up for us. Thanks so much for watching. You have been watching the Northwoods League Sports Network.